Hello, my name is Julia Nucci, and today I will be walking you through my Cajita. And my art construction depicts both my current understanding of my social emotional journey and looks forward to the impact on the work as a leader in education as I continue learning about social emotional learning. I will talk about the different images that I've put up here on my Cajita and what they mean to me as far as social emotional learning in my journey goes. In the middle of the section on the poster, I have my name, and then directly underneath I have a picture of my family. My mom, my dad, and 3 younger brothers, and I've depicted 2 images, one of my family at my middle brother's college graduation, and the other recent photo at my younger 2 brothers, who are identical twins, their high school graduation. I also have a photo of me and my mom, and my dad with all of my siblings when we were younger. I also have the Italian flag, which represents my family heritage, in the background. I chose to put this section right underneath my name, right at the forefront of my Cajita, just because my family is a huge source of grounding for me, and they've really led my development as an educator, as well as someone who feels that they are confident and able and self-aware enough to go out and make some change in the world and follow their passion, which for me has been education and bilingual learning. My family has been a constant support system for me, and I'm really grateful for them as I've gone through my own social emotional journey through my own education, and as well as moving into the role as an educator. So that's why I had my family as sort of the forefront and the center of my Cajita. On the right side of my Cajita, I have depicted a tree with leaves and roots to represent my roots, what keeps me grounded, and also the leaves representing where those roots have led me to grow. For me, my roots are in Old Saybrook, Connecticut, where I grew up. Small beach town, very small community. In our schools, we had social emotional learning, but not in the same way that one would think of a program. We had psychology services, but I definitely think there was room for growth as far as including social emotional learning into the classroom. I remember our class was an inclusion model, so we had a lot of different types of learners all together in one class, but growing up it also was a very homogenous population. It was a pretty non-diverse high school, middle school, and elementary school. And so for me, looking back, it's been really interesting through this whole critical pedagogy program to think about how sheltered that environment was, and how really it took leaving the community and moving away, going to college and working as a teacher to understand how sheltered and sort of closed off the community was that I grew up in. So I have that down there as the roots. Also, something that really shaped me as a growing adult was playing soccer. It was something for me that didn't really come naturally, so I learned a lot of lessons about, self-esteem and having the confidence to play, even though I definitely wasn't the best at it. So that was something that really caused me to grow, especially at the high school level. It was a challenge for me to keep playing, even though I didn't necessarily have the self-esteem or the confidence in myself as a player to really push myself physically, which led to me being able to feel part of this community and be part of that team in a really meaningful way. So that was definitely something that shaped my social emotional journey growing up. I also, after that, I have the roots back down to my hometown, playing soccer, my family, and then the leaves sort of branch up to show where that led me later in life. So I attended Northeastern University in Boston, and I had a great experience coming into college. It definitely was a shock for me. It was very difficult to be away from my community and away from my family. I struggled a lot with that as a freshman in college.
Okay.